So first things first is, we talked to Yancey about this, but a weekend like this goes beyond fighting. This is an opportunity for you to perpetuate the culture, for you to introduce people to Hawaii. How special is that part of this weekend for you?
Man, that's actually more important to me than the fight. I feel like I'm at a stage in my career where it's coming to an end soon, and so what I do post-fighting, what I do outside of the cage is what is really going to be my legacy. And, you saw just with Kailani, that was so random today. I'm so happy that they were able to make it, but I'm just like, being able to show everyone else just the future of Hawaii and our people and the fighters is like very, very, very special to me.
I mean, it's your world wrapped up into one in this open workout. It's the next generation and them being a part of it. It's you doing a hula and perpetuating the culture. I mean, this open workout is like the epitome of what you represent.
Absolutely. And I was even wearing a Aloha Aina sports bra underneath the jacket, but I was like, oh, I don't want to take my shirt off or anything. But I think people get the picture. They know what I'm about. They know what I fight for. You just have to take a look at my social media and you'll see exactly all the issues that I'm fighting for. So just having opportunities like this is amazing, and I love Bellator for allowing us to do this.
How much more special does it make it that you started your career outside of the islands, right? You weren't one of those fighters that fought up through the minor leagues here in the islands. You're in San Diego, and then for your career to take you on a path where you bring big-time MMA to the islands. How fantastic has this journey been in that regard?
Yeah, it's crazy. Ask anybody, they would never have thought that I would become a fighter. I always joke that I was a Punahou grad, a good private school girl, never fought before. I still have never technically been in a street fight or anything. So it was kind of a surprise when I started getting into it, but the plan is and has always been to come home. This is home for me. I might be in San Diego right now. That's where I started my career. That's where my gym and my team is. But it's always been the plan to come back home. And whether or not I still fight when I come home, that's another story. But being the one that was able to bring Bellator to the islands, being a Wahine, being a Hawaiian, and being able to do that again, just like the highlight of my career.
And talk about just the upbringing of the future generation here in Hawaii. For the next generation of fighters or just kids in general that want to do sports, just to see so many local guys, local girls on this fight card this weekend, just to see that here in Hawaii, how special is that, and to kind of perpetuate that message towards that next generation for you.
Mm-hmm. So Hawaii has the best talent in the world, and it's just difficult. Our geographical location, just having fights here. Yes, there's some smaller local promotions, but there's not enough, especially if you want to make this a career. So to be able to bring a big promotion, have more eyes on our Hawaii talent pool, that's what we need. And I have so many fighters friends from Hawaii that are struggling because the other local promotions up in the mainland, they don't want to fly up a team to they're trying to save money, just issues like that. So the more and more eyes that I can get on our talent pool here, the better.
Is once a year enough for Bellator to be?
Honestly, no. I would love for them to continue to do the Christmas card. That was always really good fun, the December card. And then, springtime card is always fun, even though it's right by my birthday, so I can never celebrate my birthday. I think they should absolutely come here multiple times if they can.
The last time they did an open workout was
in December,
3 months before COVID.
Yes.
I remember you did something similar.
Yes.
And then when you talked to us afterwards, you weren't in as good of a mood as you are right now.
I know.
I'm not trying to be.
I was not. I remember.
You were a little salty.
I was so salty. I was not really having it with the weight cut. And that was when I had the belt, so there was a lot of pressure on me that week. And I feel super relaxed this week, and a lot of people are like, well, what's the difference? I'm like, well, I think because I lost last year in Hawaii, and so getting that fear out of the way of losing at home has just made it, again, the pressure is off, and you know, my loved ones are still there for me. It didn't matter. The fans, you know, were still there for me. I was still being supported. So it doesn't matter if I win or lose in Hawaii. It's always a win to me.
I guess the pressure's probably off too because you did win last time out. I know that was bittersweet for you because you talked about how bothered you were that you couldn't make weight.
Yes.
But being able to snap that skid, having never had lost before and then having never had lost twice before, had to be huge. So how much weight is lifted off your shoulder then coming into a fight like this when you're back at home, when you know you're not fighting at home trying to snap a skid?
Yes, yeah, no, that is definitely, okay, yeah, I'm happy that I was back in the win column despite the missed weight, which I consider a loss anyway. But yeah, just, I guess shaking that ring rust off and like seeing if my body was really ready to come back, because the fight that I lost in Hawaii was my first fight back from my surgery and everything. So I think just like giving my body time to really heal properly before getting back in there, I think has made a world of a difference.
Is the fairy tale ending is still win the belt back, and then do you win the belt back and then decide now is when I hang it up, or do you win the belt back and say, no, wait, man, this is run number 2?
No, I don't think I'm going to be one of those that's like, I'm done, and then I'm not, you know? So I always say that I do want to retire definitively. And yeah, the plan is if I win this fight, I'm going to call for a title shot. It just makes sense that the winner of Saturday gets the next shot. And that'll be it. That'll be the end.
Is the dream still that it's Liz and you guys get to fight each other? And then second, the follow-up to that is, honestly, I mean, if you had to wait a year and do it back here, how big would that be?
Gosh, that would be cool, but I'm also like, gosh darn it, I don't want to wait. I want to get it out of the way.
Okay, so back here in December.
We've already,
right?
yeah. And we've already talked about it too. We're like, okay, let's try to do it, you know, around this time. Shoot, I was even down to go out to Japan for the New Year's show, you know, but I'm sure my family would not like that if I retired in Japan. Like, yeah, I have no choice but to retire here. So, all right, if I win on Saturday night, I win, then I'm going to call for the shot, and I'm going to call for Uncle Scott and Bellator to come back in December. How's that?
Perfect. Thanks, Ilima.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Guys.